Hi everyone, what's up? AB Squad, this is your boy Abbas. Welcome back to the family, guys. Welcome back to AB React. So guys, we are here to do a very quick one, and today we are going to check out this particular video of Charlie Creek. It's been a long while I reacted to him. So if you are ready to see this video with me, do well to smash your like button, join your family, join AB React by clicking on your subscribe button, and of course on your notification bell so you don't miss whenever I upload a video. If you have recommendations, suggestions, guys, always do well to leave them right there in the comment section. Alright, every squad, there is no time to waste. Let's check this out.
Let's talk about the border. Do you think Kamala Harris did a good job managing the border?
I think the Central America Forward program that contributed to like $5 billion of economic growth in South Central America was like really productive for slowing migrant movement to the U.S.
So why is it that it's the most open border in American history? 10 million people have come into the interior of this country.
As somebody previously said, there's been more deportations, like total number, there's been more deportations.
Not even close.
There's a net growth in, sure, but I mean, so every other country in the OECD has seen an increase from Central America.
They repealed Remain in Mexico. They repealed Title 42. They're flying
separating
people. We have brought in 5% of the population of Haiti.
I don't see the issue with that, though.
You don't see the issue with
allowing immigrants into our country? I mean, is that not the foundation of America?
These are illegal immigrants that
people seeking refuge for the best country in the world. Isn't that the whole point of your organization? Well, the U.S. is the best country in the world. Shouldn't we be obligated to help people that are suffering?
Yes, America is the best country. Therefore, its citizens should come first, not foreigners. So we have an obligation to our own people.
So the pathway to citizenship should become easier then.
No, we should deport them all back to their homeland.
We should deport them all back to their homeland.
All
the immigrants, okay.
Well,
we shouldn't
all the illegal foreigners, yes.
Okay,
sure. Hold on,
which is what Biden's been doing. They've been deporting people. They let some in.
You are, it's completely wrong. First of all, just to give you an idea, in Springfield, Ohio, in one town, English as a second language speakers in one high school went from 250 to 1,500 kids in 2 years. These communities are being overrun. Go down to Aurora, Colorado, right down the street here. Entire apartment complexes are now being run by Venezuelan gangs. Not to mention, every day an American citizen is being killed. From Lake and Riley to Rachel Morin to 11-year-olds that are being killed in DUI accidents. And so this is 100% on the Harris-Biden regime because they have a perspective similar to you. They think America is just an open season for the rest of the world to come in here. We have a different belief. We have a belief that our founding fathers had, which is if your government does not fulfill its obligation to its own people first, its government is not legitimate. And that's what's happening right now. Our government is now providing taxpayer-funded cell phones, hotel rooms, benefits, airplane rides, cash, for foreigners, but not for Americans. If you guys as an American citizen want a free cell phone, they'll laugh at you. As a foreigner from Venezuelan, you get one on the southern border. You get a flight to any city that you want. You get a luxury hotel in New York City. You get taxpayer-funded healthcare. That is the inversion. That is elevating somebody from a distant land over our own people. When our own kids can't afford homes, when our own people are seeing an increase in crime, homelessness, and we have over 50,000 homeless vets in this country. It's a breakdown of the social contract.
Wait, so the government should support veterans, support citizens more? We should do... So we should spend more on our people with better health care, better social programs. That's literally what you just said.
We should spend it on veterans and not on foreigners.
Sure, and American citizens with cheaper health care. That's what you just said.
Well, hold on. You're
free phones, airplane rides, public transit. That sounds great for Americans.
No, it sounds terrible, actually.
For Americans?
Yes, government should not be giving free phones to anybody, okay?
You said that the citizens should come first in those programs.
Yes, you know how they should come first? By not having to compete against a foreigner for your job.
But I don't think that's the case, though, when most,
How about this? If your own perspective was correct, would you feel comfortable going in Uber right now to Aurora, Colorado, and going to those 3 apartment complexes?
I mean, according to the Aurora police, I probably would. They say the apartment complexes are not overrun.
You should get in the car and go, go talk to anybody here and go knock on the door, and they'll extort you for cash because we're a country that is open for looting right now. For the entire world, over 118 countries have entered the southern border. That we know of, at least 99 people on the terrorist watch list have come across the southern border. We're talking about people from Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, from Iran, people from Pakistan that are coming here and mean harm to the interior of the United States. Not to mention, we're breaking down what it means to be a citizen. A citizen should be put first above anybody else. If a government does not do that, then the government is not fulfilling its basic obligation. And the number one obligation is to make sure that its people can have a pathway to a better life and a good life. Not a variety of free stuff, but not have to compete with somebody from Brazil for a home. Not at the way that we're not doing that is that we're importing the third world, and we're quickly becoming the third world.
So why don't we use our resources to improve the third world so they're not coming here rather than
because
just spending
that's not the role of the American government
So we should spend the same amount of money on a big old wall in isolationist America.
Yes. You think we should be concerned about Central American politics? I don't care. Yeah. I care about our own people.
So then
Secure
you don't care about those people that are sex trafficking
You know why?
children.
Hold on. Of course I care about it.
You say you don't want to spend the money to make that change happen.
Number one, we've spent hundreds of billions of dollars. It doesn't do any good.
That's not true.
Number two, it is not the role of the American government to solve the problems of Panama, El Salvador, and Honduras when our own citizens are suffering and are crying out for help.
So why has the billions of dollars spent on Central American aid over the last 4 years been effective at slowing the rates of sex trafficking in Central America?
It hasn't slowed anything.
No, it's been effective.
It hasn't affected anything. What you're talking about is bribing these governments, where they then go give it to cartel leaders and say, hey, this month send 20,000 people instead of 40,000 people.
That's not what that money's going towards. It's going towards NGOs and bottom-up stabilization.
You think NGOs spend the money correctly?
Okay, not
Man,
all
you are
NGOs,
so
obviously.
naive.
Sure.
By the way, more people are crossing the Darien Gap than ever before. Not to mention, they're coming across on the CBP One app across the border into the interior of the United States in every single state. And this is why voters are ranking immigration near the top of all of their concerns. Because outside the propaganda, they're walking the streets like in Springfield, Ohio, and they see Haitians like taking ducks and eating cats. Like, you cannot continue to have a country if you import an unfamiliar third world this quickly into America.
So now, there should be a path to immigration.
No, we should have no immigrants in this country right now.
No immigrants
None.
in the country.
We need a total, complete shutdown of immigration in this country until every single Gen Z person can afford a home and can get their act together and be able to afford the American dream.
So what's your path to Gen Z getting homes? Is it just kicking all brown people out?
Not brown people. I think we should.
Immigrants, yeah.
We should. Anyone that's here illegally should be deported back to their country of homeland. By the way, it's a moral position.
So H-1B visas that generate and stimulate the economy, kick those out.
Well, yeah, that's interesting. H-1B. Well, you're studying computer, anything. Anybody? Computer engineering? You guys have to compete against a foreigner for a job. That's wrong. American. Well, I actually care about the country more than the free market.
So colleges should better prepare students and better utilize government resources.
Well, college is a scam, but yes, we did that earlier.
For computer science, they shouldn't go to college.
Well, actually, you don't need to go to college for computer science.
You don't need to go to college for computer science?
You could do a coding class in a couple months.
You could do a coding class.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alphabet is hiring right now.
You could get a job at Alphabet, Google, taking a C++ class?
Correct. Yes.
Yes.
They're hiring coders after a 60-day coding class while having to go to Sea Boulder and learn about North African lesbian poetry, whatever they teach. So, but to answer your question, a country that ceases to secure its own sovereignty and does not think I care more about my own people than the foreigners ceases to be a country. You're a colony and you're something else. And we are seeing our generosity be taken advantage of. I am all for American charities going down to Panama and helping out. I'm all for people giving to charity. But when you start to see the government give preference and priority to not even its own taxpayers, that's why you get the rise of Trump.
So we should reallocate U.S. spending towards things that are actually effective for people in and outside of our borders. Well, so then we don't have people coming into our borders, and then we can help our people.
Well, no, if they come to the border and the border is closed and you say, hasta la vista, go back to Nicaragua.
Or we spend in Central America, they don't have to come to the U.S., and then we have a better U.S. It's the same amount of spending.
No, first of all, to solve the problems of the third world would cost trillions of dollars, and that would all be laundered and not even work. And again, it's not the position of the American government to go throw money around in the Southern Triangle. Instead, it's our country's closed. We're not open for looting anymore. Go make Nicaragua great again. Or go do what El Salvador has done. El Salvador is now a safe and stable country, and they're seeing their GDP go up, and it's not because of us.
Yeah, it is. We put $4 billion into South Central America.
Hold on. And Bukele barely took the money. You know why it's safe? Bukele has turned El Salvador safe because he locked up all the criminals. He locked up 40,000 criminals and put them in prisons, and El Salvador is now safer than America. El Salvador was the murder capital of the world, and now El Salvador is much safer than America. I think it's wrong if you guys are afraid to walk the streets of Denver at night. I wouldn't walk the streets of Denver at night. Would you guys? No! That's a breakdown of the fundamental role of God.
That was another interesting one from Charlie, and if you really enjoyed that video as much as I did, do well to smash your like button, join the family, join the video, react by clicking on your subscribe button, of course on your notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I upload a video. If you have recommendations, suggestions, guys, always do to leave them right there in the comment section. Alright, everybody, I can't wait to see you in my next video. Until then, stay blessed, stay positive, and don't go away, don't touch that, guys. Bye.